Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I'm going to do my finale for Nightmare on Panning Street. I can't even believe October 31st. What the heck? How fast did that come? Like, I have been enjoying this project so much. It's literally my favorite project. I love the fact that every single month I have the opportunity to do something like this, and it's not just for Halloween now. It is all year round. It makes me so happy. If you're not aware of what I am, I know this looks like Peter Pan or some shit, but I am a witch. I don't even know why it looks like it has this feather thing. I'm not sure what that is about, but I'm a witch. So anyway, I wanted to do a little something because of course I love this project and I love Halloween. So the two go hand in hand. Now we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the project. So it is ending, but it is also starting again today, Halloween. This was created by Valerie and Jaylon. If you are not familiar, I will have their information linked down below so you can go ahead and check them out. Valerie is on Instagram and her handle is at VMRT, and Jaylon is on both Instagram and YouTube, and her handle is oh gosh, what is it? Jaylon Loves Makeup. So you'll have to look down below for the spelling, because I can't remember, like, I know how to spell her name, but like I'm not gonna like say it here, and yeah, it's just gonna get confusing. I used to call her the wrong name, I'm gonna be honest. When I first started watching her channel, I totally called her the wrong name, and even when I started doing this project, totally called her the wrong name. I know I'm not the first one, but still it feels bad because I just love her to pieces and she's so sweet. So please go ahead and check out both of their channels and definitely join. It is the funnest project. They have the best prompts. It's so great. I can't wait to start it again. Of course, you will see that video started here today as well. So go ahead and check my intro out for the following year, the brand new year. But today we are going to close out this first project pan of Nightmare on Panning Street. All right, I had originally selected 13 prompts and I tried to keep that through the whole time because 13 is my lucky number. I love it. So let's just go ahead and talk about the items that I have used. The first one is for Fright Night, and I have selected my MAC, I'm sorry, I'm laughing already, my MAC Victoriana lipstick, and this is in the shade, yeah, Victoriana. It's just my MAC matte lipstick in Victoriana. It is a collab between MAC and Toledo, and this is all I have left, not very much. This will go into another project because I do want to have a red out of my collection if I can for 2022. I'm not sure I'm going to get this done by the end of the year, but I will certainly try my hardest. The item was at 18.99 grams last update, and it is now at 18.94. So I didn't use it that much, but also I was sick for 2 weeks. What else is new? Yeah, it's just been not a fun month for me. I mean, I love Halloween, I love all the things, but unfortunately a lot of stuff happened, so I didn't get a lot of use this month, and you will definitely see some of that in this. The next item is for the prompt, the ring, and that is show the ring on a pan. So I have selected my Too Faced Little Black Book of bronzers, and the shade that I wanted to show the ring on was Snow Bunny, which is here. And I know you cannot see a lot of usage, but maybe in this corner you can tell that it is dipping quite substantially. You can probably tell there because the brown is like a total dip. You can actually see it in the pan there that it's dipping. I did try to use this quite a bit, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get it to pan. My goal is to completely try to pan this as much as possible and then have it out by the end of next year. So I will be using this still in upcoming projects, and I just dabble in a bunch of them that I have in projects. So I will still be using Snow Bunny. That's more so like a winter shade for me anyhow, so I'll definitely continue to get use on that. But it was at 211.99 and it's now at 211 grams 0.88. So I got some usage, but that's again because I have a few in projects. So I'm kind of going around and dabbing my brush into a bunch of different bronzers in here. So this one will still stay in for my other projects that I have that in, but unfortunately for this one, it is closed. The next is Friday the 13th, which is a summer themed item. And I selected my Fenty Cream blush in the shade Summertime Wine. I kind of went a little literal with the name because it said summer in it. And this is what she looks like here. Unfortunately, when I first started this project, I only had a scale that weighed in grams without the decimal places. And I now have one that has decimal places. And I wasn't able to tell how much I used this because I just said 29 grams. And I have used this quite a bit. I actually used this for one of my looks the other day, but there's so much product in here, like so much product in here. You don't need a lot, but I contoured my entire face with this and it still looks like there's barely any use. So yeah, you don't need a lot. It's very pigmented and it's very beautiful. So unfortunately, so it's at 29.09 if I want to be more specific, but it weighed in at 29 grams from the beginning and it's still at 29 grams because I mean, you need next to nothing. So the next item is Dracula, and it is something that sucks the life out of you. And unfortunately, that is pigments. So I did select my MAC pigment. It's a mini from the holiday collection in the shade Whisper Pink. And my goal was to, I'm going to swatch a couple of these things for you guys, by the way. My goal was to use this 5 times, and unfortunately I was only able to use it the 4 times, which is not too bad, but I definitely could have gone a little bit harder with this because it is very beautiful. It's just not a color I use a lot, and it's not an item that I grab for a lot. I don't use pigments very often at all. I prefer pressed form eyeshadows, so maybe if I pressed it, I don't know, but probably not. So I got 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 uses, sorry. The next one is The Exorcism of Emily Rose, and for that prompt I decided to select Break the Rules eyeshadow palette. I don't know, a product that makes you levitate on cloud 9. Is that the one? Yeah. So I selected the Break the Rules palette, and I selected a 9-pan palette. And I wanted to use this no pan left behind style, which I managed to do. So I'm so happy about that. It's very beautiful, like absolutely stunning. So gorgeous. I'm so sorry, I'm very tired. I'm still getting over my cold, and I actually fell down the stairs the other day, so I'm very sore. That was no joke. So if I'm yawning or I'm tired or whatever, it's because I'm incredibly sore and I just want to go and lay down. The next prompt is The Omen, and for that it is 6 pans in a palette, use them 6 times. I chose my Pickle palette from Sugar Drizzle, and I really like this palette actually. It has the 6 really cute pans in it. This one up here goes from pink to green, and this one down here goes from like bluish purple to like a raspberry purple, and this one goes from gold to pink. So a lot of transformative shades, and this one's like just like dark green to light green. I did use these 6 times, each of these. The only one I used 7 times was Dill Pickle on this side, but otherwise I reached my goal on this one, which was really easy for me to do. I really enjoyed using that a lot. The next item is Exorcist, something that makes your head spin, and for that I decided to select my JD Glow eyeshadow in Unexpected, which is right here. And I didn't think I was going to use it the 25 times that I wanted to. I thought I could totally do that, but with the amount of other items I have in projects, it was just hard for me to get to that. But I did end up using it 10 times, and I'll swatch it for you here. You'll see why it's super easy for me to use this shade so many times. It's absolutely perfection. It's gorgeous. It's stunning. It's so much of a flip, so much of a reflection from the light. It's so beautiful. I'm going to keep using it always because it's just fantastic. So it stays permanently in my like palette that I use for stuff in projects. It just stays in there. It's so pretty. So out of the 25 uses, I managed to use it 10, which is perfectly fine for me. And then the next item I have is for Paranormal Pantivity. There you go, Andrea. That's stuck in my head because I love that project too. For Paranormal Activity, and for that it is an item that never disappears. And I actually grabbed another single, and it's true to its statement. It's this one right here. I wanted to use it a total of 20 times, and I used it 3. That's why it never disappears, because I never use it. I will swatch it for you guys though, so you can have a look at what it looks like. It's a really pretty, just like taupey nude shade. So I will definitely get use in the crease eventually, just and I'm going to keep it in my project palette to use at whatever point. But unfortunately, I did not use it very much. So yeah. The next one is for Child's Play, and it's something with a childlike theme or packaging. And I decided to use the Hourglass. It's called Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Diffused Bronze Light. This little itty bitty tiny thing was 36 Canadian dollars. I want to puke. That's too much money for this very tiny amount of product. I wanted to completely use this up, but I didn't. I think I used it once only. Once, because I'm trying to use the Too Faced one that I have. So this one only got used once, and I do want to have this out of my collection. I am sort of okay with Hourglass again a little bit, because they are being more inclusive. I did watch a few women of color try out the palette, the new holiday palettes, and they were very pleased with the way they performed with a deeper skin tone, like I think it was medium to deep or whatever, and they were happy with the way it performed in the color selection, and so that makes me really happy, because that's something I need to hear. And I know that probably, I don't know why, like it's a deal to me. It's a deal breaker. Like when I'm shopping from places like MAC and stuff like that, they have so much shade range that it's like, if MAC can do this, someone else can do this. But MAC's been around for so long, so I kind of have to give places a little bit of time in order to develop, you know, their brand and their shade range and all that stuff. I get it, but I was hard on Hourglass because it was just every single year light shades, light shades, light shades. So finally I'm seeing a little bit of change, and I'm seeing positivity from the community, the makeup community, and also women of color, and that's important to me. Whether you want to think that or not, that's on you. Like whatever, you do you, I'm gonna do me. That's important to me. So inclusivity is important. And it's not just about skin color, it's about all kinds of inclusivity, which is why I love MAC so much. And so that was important to me to hear that. So long story short, sorry for the Babylon though, like, but yeah, this is okay. I'm okay to have it in my collection now, but it will be something that I want to work out, because that is a good pricey item, guys, and I would like to see that done. I know I'm not going to be done by the end of the year, but it would be really nice to have it done by the end of the year. It's not going to happen, but I would like to. Okay, the last and final item is a complete and utter fail. So this is for Psycho, a product that makes you crazy. And I chose a liquid highlighter because I've never been able to find one that I truly like except for the Marc Jacobs one, and they don't make it anymore. I can't get it anymore. And I thought I liked the Tarte one, but now it's too thick. It's not the kind that I like. I don't know where to find a shade that I want. Cover FX no longer makes theirs. Those were my favorite. So I decided to get the NYX California Beeman ones. And I haven't used it once. It's still wrapped in the packaging. It's been in for like 2 months, I think, and I haven't used it a single time. So this product makes me absolutely crazy. It looks beautiful and I need to try it, but I just I haven't opened it. I haven't tried. So I feel like I selected exactly the ones I was supposed to select for these prompts, but I need to make a more strong effort to use the items. So if I do bring them into future projects, I will definitely get the uses on them for sure. But that is everything. That is all that I have. I really hope you guys appreciated watching the mess that I brought you. If you made it to this point in the video and there is a witchy or Halloween themed emoticon, emoji, I don't even know, emoji, I'm gonna call it emoji. I always get that word wrong. Ask my husband, he just like rolls his eyes at me, but that's all the time. So if you made it to this part, leave a Halloween themed emoji. Yeah. And also just thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy that you guys are here with me having a lot of fun. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.